All right, you guys. So we are going to be looking at graphing exponential functions. Now, I know if you look up here in your Delta Math assignment, it says graphing exponential and log functions. I'm pulling this topic from an upper level math section, and we're only going to be focusing on exponential. You'll study log functions when you are in Math 3. Okay. All right, so let's talk about what we need to do to make this happen on Delta Math, okay? You're simply just going to take the function that they've given you, this f of x equals -5, and then whatever the exponent is. In this case, it's x plus 4. So just watch how I type this in. So I do f parentheses of x equals, and then I do -5, and then exponent. Now, because the exponent is x plus 4, I'm going to put parentheses around it. X plus 4. That way, it'll stay up in the exponent in Delta Math. Okay? All right, so now I'm looking here at this picture that I have here. Okay? All right, so it says here, it says you must plot the asymptote in any 2 points with whole number coordinates, okay? All right, the asymptote is what line this graph is getting really, really close to, but it's not actually touching. So in our case, the asymptote is a horizontal one. It will always be horizontal in your entire assignment. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to put horizontal. Okay, you'll see this nice dotted line has now appeared. Okay, so I'm just going to click on it and I'm going to move it on up to where it's supposed to be. Okay, and it's going to be right here on the y-axis. Okay, all right, now you can see I've got these two yellow points right here that I need to move around. Okay, and I need to figure out what those 2 points need to be. So I'm going to go back here on Desmos and I'm going to click the gear. And when I click on the gear, I'm going to hit table. And what it sees, if you can see right now, it has popped up with the words convert to a table. So it's going to take my equation for me and it's going to convert it to a table. So I'm going to click on it. All right. So now you can see I've got all these crazy values. See how it says -2 is -25, -1 is -125? It's because Desmos always fills in the table as -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. But if I look at it, and I'm going, if I am at 2, then I'm at 1, these values are getting closer to 0. So I'm going to try -3. All right, that looks good. I'm going to try -2. Not -2, I'm sorry. I'm going to try -4. All right, now you can see how I now have two nice simple points that I can duplicate over here. So I'm going to take this yellow dot. I'm going to go over here from -4 and -1. I'm just going to stick it there. All right, and now I've got -3, -5. So -3, I'm going to bring it down to -5. And then I'm going to click on it. All right, and you can see now my picture looks really similar to the picture that I have over here. Okay, now you might get a couple wrong as you're doing this. You're just going to have to try again. Okay, so submit answer. Yes, I got my green check. Okay. All right, so let's try this again. All right, and I don't want a log one. All right, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to X out what I typed into Desmos. F parentheses X equals -3 parentheses 1/2. Oops. And then my exponent is X. All right, and I left out my equal sign. Okay. All right, so now we can see here, okay, like I said, the graph is approaching the line y equals 0. So my asymptote is going to be horizontal. All right, I'm going to just move it up here to the y-axis. All right, these two yellow dots, I'm going to go back over here to Desmos. I'm going to click on the gear, and then I'm going to click on the table. All right, and I've got these values. Now, -1, 6, and 0, -3. So -1, okay, because remember, Desmos says it right here. It says any 2 points with whole number coordinates. So these two I'm not going to pick. But 0, -3, that works. and -1, -6. So let's move these dots. Okay, it doesn't matter which one you move. So I've got 0, -3, and then I've got -1, -6. Okay, now I'm going to submit my answer. Yes, I got my green check. Okay, so that's all you're going to do, okay, is you are going to take what you have here in Desmos, convert it to a table. You might have to add some values to it at the bottom by looking at the values here in the Y column. All right, but I've assigned you a specific group of problems that I feel you'll be very successful on. Okay, all right, if you've got any questions, let me know.